So once again, very good morning to all distinguished delegates, fellow academicians, industry leaders, students, participants. It's a privilege to join in Hong Kong from India. And Hong Kong, especially, I will tell a city that symbolizes fusion, which tradition meets modernity, creativity meets together. So, not to further discussion on introduction and all, I'll just begin my piece of thought, which is actually is a combination of all. I'll try to the put on the lights of all, the combination of management, technology, and fashion together, and what is the, how companies are leveraging using all these things all together, especially in fashion industries. So I will begin with the see now, as we know that we are in a kind of uh, information age, or rather to say imagination age, because we are imagining and things are happening. Now we are in AI age, we can say. So we have covered a long distance from our barbaric age to farming age, agriculture age, and to industrialization age, then knowledge, and then imagination, and then now AI and all. So I'll just like to speak something about that to set the context. Imagine 1,000 years back, when when tech see what I want to tell that technology brings disruptions. Whenever we have a new technology will come in the form of innovation, it will come, and it brings disruption. So I'll tell you how people are not very much adaptable to the disruptions, and they are reluctant to accept all these things, and in future everybody will accept. So I'll before I start that, I want to share my slides. So just give me 1 minute, I'll share my slides, and then I will start all these things. Okay. So, okay, so sharing means, okay, from there, okay, share screen options. I don't know. Just give me 1 minute. I am just sharing it. Okay, okay. So, from where it is it is not shared screen. 1 minute. Transcript share from where it is. Okay, share option and this. Now it is. Can you? Okay, so my PPT. Can you see the PPT?
Yes, it is quite visible. You can make it full slide mode and go ahead.
Now it's okay, I think.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So, so I was telling, I will start with a small story actually. When long back, 1,000 years back, when men were just a barbaric stage, people are moving from one stage to another, one forest to another forest, one cave to another cave, to in the hunting of the foods and all. So we were actually hunters. So remember, so imagine that time somebody will come to you that look, and some, in that age, what happens? Some people will become very skilled labor in hunting, very good hunters. So there are some set of people who enjoy the skill and enjoy the leadership at that time. But what happened after some time, some 100 years after, some people, some bunch of three, four people will come, and a group, small group, and then they will tell, look, we have developed a new technology. We have understood the farming method, agriculture method, and we have to stay at a place, and we have to do farming, and then there is no need of, and then we grow our food there, and with that we live in a place where we call a village, a place where we are safe, my family members, everybody is safe, and there is no need to move from one place to another place. And like that, you will lose your men people, you will lose your men, women, and everything. So this is a new thing we have developed. Do you think that people will adopt this technology? People will adopt to this? Very less, very few. Initially, because then farming is a new thing. People have to learn it. So, so basically, initially they will not, but few people will slowly go to that group, and then they will join them. Then after 1 or 2 years, they will be flourishing. Their family people will be living together, all the family, because earlier it was a family type of people moving here and there. So then one particular set of people who adopted the new technology, they started flourishing. And then who were in the old technology, all these barbaric things, they will, I mean, slowly their number will decrease, and the more number will more people will join there, and slowly this technology become obsolete, the old technology of killing animals, eating, all these things. So the new technology has come, and now they have adopted. Now the whole world, the whole human being, they started farming and all. So this way, that technology comes and people adopt. Now after that, some people will, now imagine, then people are, everybody in the world, they are doing farming, and they are very happy. They have started living, old age civilizations. You remember, in the near of all civilizations happen near any river. So because of river, all these things, and then they started, there is a need of water for farming, for agriculture, so river will be helping them. And like that they started, and they're living happily. No, what happened after some time, some people will tell that look, for farming, for very few people will again will come, and then they will tell that look, you people are doing farming with the help of your animal, with the help of your manpower, all these things. We have developed a new machine for that. And with that machine, easily you can go for any kind of farming, with the machine will do instead of you. So your work will be easy, and you can develop the product, or whatever you are doing it, more product, you can develop the more product, you can grow the more product, and you can sell it to someone else, and you'll become rich. Then some of the most of the people will that time tell, see, I am satisfied, my farming is good, my people are good, why to sell, why to go do all these things in that way. But what happens slowly, since these people are flourishing, they will have a follower, people will follow them, and slowly, then after that, what happens? With this technology, we call it, later on, we call it industrial age. So industrial age has come, where, uh, the more they wanted to, earn, the more they wanted to develop or produce, the more production, all these things happen. So this was actually, this is the trend. When we go for any, when there is a new technology will come, people will not be accepting, and then slowly they will, some people will accept. And why? There is a reason for that. Because some people have become, since a long time they are doing the same thing, they'll become very skillful in that particular thing. So they have to change their skill. For example, nowadays we are facing, all over the world we are facing the problem, or the issue, or the challenges related to AI. The way AI last year was, this year you must have, observed, everyone, every participant, those who are listening me, you must have observed the way the AI is learning is very fast. We cannot compare with them. Men cannot. What I believe. When I mean, controlling is different, but comparison, the way they are learning, last year when they introduced 2 years back, and then last year, and then now, there a lot of changes happened, and then the improvement is very high. So with that note, we have to understand whether it will be a creativity, or whether it will be a kind of, um, um, uh, non-creativity from the human side. See, the machines are learning in a better way. Machines are becoming more and more creative. but what about human being? And that's why this is actually a very important point, that they are the crossroads of creativity, management, uh, and fashion and innovation. So, innovation at the crossroad of creativity management. So it's a very good title, I would say, and it's a timely title. So it's very high time to discuss on that. I am very much, impressed with Professor Purvanto, who has, little bit financial aspects he has very much cleared, but to I will touch about little bit, I'll give you the example from the industry, and then we will go ahead. So this is, you can see this uh, introduction part. That's this, I'll give you some example and then we'll proceed. That you can see the innovation thrives at the intersections of all these things. That is the fusion, that is our title. And what is this? And this is what: creativity, management, IT, and fashion. So suppose you are, if I talk about creativity and management, these two terms are very much discussed. With the help of information technology and fashion industry, if you talk about fashion industry, so especially with the help of AR, VR, AI, and all, now you see the lot of changes are going to happen, and they are happening with the help of AR, AR, artificial reality, virtual reality. People are, with the help of all these technology, they have become more creative as a marketing point of view or as a manufacturing point of view. More creativity is happening, and the good thing is that people, I mean, as a customer, they are accepting it also. So this is a very important thing, that innovation is at the three place. It is in the creativity part and the management part, lot of IT innovations, and then in the fashion also. So logic meets emotion and structure meets imagination. So if you have a logic, you have a lot of connectivity with the emotions, and then you can structure uh, whatever structure you can make, your imagination, and with the help of, now we have a fantastic example, Apple. We have an Apple phone. Everybody is aware about that. The Apple integrates design, technology, and psychology also. If you use, their product, if you see, if you heard, if you take the feedback of the product, definitely you can find out how beautiful design they are coming up, and they are coming up every year. They are coming with the new uh, technology integration, new technology, new way of doing it, user friendly, and design is unique design. And then the way the customers, they are carrying the psychology, the feeling related to that. This is actually, the thing is, basically, it integrates the marketing concept, the management concept. I remember that basically the management is finding out the unidentified need. The best management is, the best marketing is to find out the unidentified need, which is actually not identified. Even I don't know that I need this, but if as a marketer, if another marketing manager or marketing persons or management people, knowing that, that kind of things must be in future requirement. So it will be a successful integration of all these things. We have another example of Google. Google, who knows long back when Google introduced, who knows that we needed information, because that time we were, reading a lot of things. Library, we are going to library, we are going to talking to our, senior people, we are talking to the experienced people, and then in that way we learn so many things. We go for the books and all. But who knows, when Google comes, and Google, Google understood this long back, that yes, people are in search of information, and that will be the next business. And long back when Microsoft CEO, Mr. Bill Gates, when he told, I think 25 years back, he told, my only competitor I feel threatened from a competition that is from Google itself. And you saw now Google has, with the help of innovation, technology, design, and all logics and all, they have created a product, their Google product. Now you can see the series of Google product, which has become a fashion. It has become, people are adopting it. Google, whether it is operating system Android, whether it is Google Map, whether it is all kind of Google Maps. So you can see all these things in that. Now we have, we know that, Lego company like Lego, they once it has become, bankrupt, but they started design thinking and agile project. They work on that. Okay. And then they have, again, the same our topic only, they blend management to blend creativity with the structure. And what happens, they have created new franchises. They have, Lego movies and co-creation with the customer. So basic thing is, when, you know technology, with the help of technology, innovations, they started a kind of co-creation of the products or the services with the customer, with the help of the customer for the customers. So basically, this was the creativity, project management channels creativity, we call it. Then we have another example. We have Tesla uses digital transformation projects. Nowadays, people are doing it. Tesla is very famous firm. I think everybody knows Tesla. They use digital twin for real time collaboration. So I'll work on that. My research is actually in the field of digital twin also. I will be, telling you something very detailed about digital twin. Digital twin technology is not only using for marketing purpose, but in the medical purpose also. For example, digital twin means what? Exactly the same thing. You are a kind of prototype, exactly same prototype. So, for example, a doctor want to, you know, before going for a final uh, operation, before going to a final operation, before that, once he or she wants to try something, that whether it will be going on a right direction or not, so he can use the digital twin to go for a operation, and then after that, real person will be operated. So that is, miracle in the field of medicals. We are lagging behind in medical facilities all over the world. We are badly looking for doctors. We have very less doctors as compared to our population. In Indian context also, I am telling, because we are also looking for basically most of the things I am talking about the Indian subcontinents and all. So and then Amazon Web Services applies agile. I will be talking more about digital twin technology in after some time. Then Amazon Web Services applies agile to Pizza team culture. We have, this culture, Amazon Web Services, they started recently. I'll talk about this. What is the result of adopting all these things? Because again, this is our, related to our topic. So what is the result? Efficiency, innovation, and scalability impact. Now you can see, with the help of all these things, efficiency will increase, innovation is definitely, without innovation, nobody can do anything nowadays. And AI is, innovate. Nowadays, AI is itself, they are innovating themselves, and then they are improving, because there is a, mechanism developed for that. So they are doing it for that. Now, okay, I'll go to this fast. Since I have to cover so many things. So where fashion meets technology, you can see Zara, um, where AI-driven design to store in 15 days. So whenever you see Zara and all, these are the technology-based fashion industry, those who using good amount of technology. So not only in designing the products, not only in designing the store, not only designing, but even in the supply chain system also. Then we have a Nike, we have a digital PMO integrating data and creativity. It means they are directly attached with their suppliers, and whatever is, and then lot of support system. trial, error, and then they will come to the uh, product. We have another fashion company, H&M. They use this 3D virtual prototype. So it's a kind of not digital twin, but it's a different three-dimensional virtual prototype where you can, you know, see yourself all around. For example, you are wearing a shirt, a pant, how it looks from back side, how it looks from side by side. All these 360, you can see all these things from the 360-degree point of view. And they are also using rapid product designing and all they are using is. So that is what? That is they are using the technology not only for adding all these things, but definitely for the forecasting purpose also. Because nowadays I can see, if you see as a management student or business management student, um, you can see our business cycle has become very you know that the span of the business cycle has become very small. Earlier, when the market is high, it will high up to 2 years or 1 years. Then production will be high in 2 years, 1 years, and then it will go down, and then another downside down also going down. It will become 1 years. Then again, you know, very deep. It will be market is down for another 2 years, something like that. And then so business cycle was going up and going down and then coming up again. It was around 4 years. I mean, 2 to 4 years. But nowadays, you can see every 6 months, every 3 months, market is up, again, market is down, again, some company. So, this also become very much fast changing, all these things. Because of this technological input, market is down, the production will down, but before production will down, again, some forecasting will come, market is up. Market is up means production will high, people will buy it, people will buy more product, more purchasing power will increase. Market down means people will stop buying all these things. So that is because of another few factors also. I have not discussed on that. But definitely this is the trend we are observing because of this technological aspect. Then we have creativity plus technology. You can see in some companies, actually, I have taken some example. With the help of AI personalization, we have AI personalization, and then we have 3D printing and the data-driven beauty innovations. That is also some companies are adopting in that for fashion industries, for cosmetic industries. Personally, they will be, if you go there, they will be taking your face, uh, uh, that face, and then face picture or something like that, and then they will, try to create a kind of fashion pack for you or some cosmetic pack for you. With that, you can, it is highly personalized with the help of AI. So that is, everywhere, every company is flourishing if they are using their creativity, I mean, with the help of technology. So this means technology has become something you cannot avoid at any time, at any level. If you want to do business, if you want to become entrepreneur, if you want to become, a good marketing manager or some product manager, everywhere you have to take the help of the technology. And then technology will, kind of innovation is required, and then slowly your profit will increase. And you can see that a lot of companies are using it every day. I have given the example of Google, I have given the example of Apple, and then other most company rest of the world. You can see in your country, in every country it is there. Those who are using all these, the blend of this, definitely. So that is, you can see this cross-functional team integrates chemist, designer, and data scientist. So in that case, what kind of cosmetics, what kind of things are important, what kind of chemical elements are important, and how to design this, and then with the help of data, they will create all these things. So nowadays, in any team, I was just talking to a person who is working in in a very highly reputed publication. I will not take the, I think Elsevier. He was working in Elsevier, and he is a technologist. He is not an author. He is not an editor. He is not something. He is not a kind of communication. He is a technologist, and he is kind of those who are researchers must be knowing there is a journal finder. There is a journal finder. So now they are using the technology to, or technology rather to say AI, special AI, to help any researcher to find journal related to that. So, and then this is, if automatically general this AI is helping in a best way, in a suitable way, definitely people will be using this. So Elsevier is, have started this, and then I think very soon it will be AI enabled journal finder. So whenever we as a researcher, we all know that we have to do research, and we are having a kind of difficulty in which publisher we have to send, which journal we have to send according to our paper. Sometimes we know we have already decided that this journal is suitable for us, but most of the beginners, the new researchers, they don't know. Sometimes they write on their topic, they don't know where to publish. So then General Finder is from Elsevier. And then they are making it AI enabled. So this you can, they use it. So this is again combination of all these things. Combination of people who are in communication, people who are in research, but people who are in data science also. So then now you can see the most of the things are happening in Asia. And this is according to one report. Asia leading the fusion revolution. You can see all Asian countries, see from here to there, where our own people, Malaysia, Indonesia, all others in Japan and all. You see, and then I'll this example of only I have taken from India and Hong Kong, but we have a lot of things. If you see it, we have been watching it. If you read the newspaper, you see a lot of things are happening, and we should appreciate. For example, we have in Hong Kong creative economy and project ecosystem. According to that report. Then in India, we have UPI and startup India, things are happening. Now, you can see the Reliance Jio, there's a firm. I don't know whether it operates in your country or not, but it's the largest scale digital integration provider, or this online, this kind of provider, services provider, communication provider, internet provider, one of the largest in India. And the rates are also very cheap. So this is actually, it happens because of this technological adoption. Then we can see what is their what is the suggestion for the fusion leadership framework. We can see the what is the suggestions. Fusion leaders, those who are working. Fusion leader means you all, we all, those who are want to work in that area. They all are, I assume that all, uh, try to work on that. So, what is this? One is, it's a combination of what? It's a combination of creative imagination, um, it's a combination of analytical thinking. So you can relate it with the examples what I have given with creative imagination. With, for example, Google long back, they thought that there is a need of information, and there is a need of authentic information, authenticity. So Google has become a name of authenticity, and it has, search engine optimization system is also there. Whenever you ask that what are the top 10 colleges in Malaysia, top 10 colleges in Jakarta, so definitely Google has some 200 types of, the way of analyzing all these things based on the feedback, based on other factors, and then they will come to know. So that is a kind of, create combination of creative imagination, analytical thinking, and managerial discipline. In, you know what kind of information is important, what is, as a company, as an organization, what is my responsibility, is important. So then we have expressive communication. Every company, those who are working for leadership framework, it is a combined fact that they have to be very much expressive, telling about their product, telling about their services, telling about their. As a researcher, we have to tell about our research also. So that is all combination. Whenever is there, if you are a creative but people don't know that you are creative, it will not work. So expressive communication also, it involves technology. If you are using technology, your work will be. So these all skills drive interdisciplinary innovation. See, these are all skills derive interdisciplinary innovation, where it's a combination of all things. Because whenever we talk about any interdisciplinary innovation, it is not something about the product. It is a lot of services also. For example, I'll give you one example. So, for example, we have a ticketing form for airlines ticketing. So now you can see airlines ticketing is only the firm, they are providing you the airline ticketing services. They're now integrated with the hotel, integrated with the tour and travel, integrated with the all, so many things. Comparative study also they will sometimes, they will do it. All these things are combined with and this is only possible by the technological intervention. Then Uh, I did a small research with the help of some Scopus database. I've taken some papers and then uh, work on that, and then they have some nowadays, especially in digital twin technology. I told you that there's a digital twin technology. So small research. My paper is under review. So um but I've taken something for this. You must see it in the field of whenever we talk about digital twin technology. So these are the main words people are using it. All researchers are using it. These are the key words where people are working. So these are the area, you can see area of research in that technological, aspect where people are working on that. So maybe it is people want to see how digital twin technology will help in manufacturing, how digital twin technology will help in decision making, customer satisfaction, data analysis, supply chain, and learning system, sustainable development, deep learning, product design, manufacturing industries, and product. So and then Internet of Things, how these are, related to that. So when I did the second part of this research, you can see these are the main keywords. But when I did the combination of all keywords, for example, how these keywords are associated with each other, you can see a lot of colors. It's a very interesting. It's a very interesting uh, result. We see the when I try to relate all the keywords, how these are related. You can see the colors. You can see green color, you can see uh, the yellow color, and then red color. Then so these colors are actually the clusters. You can see digital twin related to the customer demands, simulation, optimization, synchronization, automation, all these things. You can see in red color. So these are clusters. This is a very interesting result has come. If I show you the result in the next slide, so this will be very interesting to see. Yeah, so I have done some kind of thematic clustering of the keywords. You can see nowadays in this digital twin technology where innovation and then fashion and IT and all happen. So this you can see it here where cluster red, cluster green, blue, uh, and then 1 minute. I'll have to sign some. Just- So uh, you can see the different clusters if I divided in that. So cluster one is talking about in red color AI, deep learning, digital twin. People are talking about information management, supply chain, and virtual reality. You can see it. Then cluster two is talking about big data, competition, and all. Cluster three, customer satisfaction, efficacy. So you can see with the help of cluster one and cluster two, you can be efficient. You can be more efficient, more powerful or strengthened in the area of customer satisfaction, efficiency. You can increase life cycle will increase, manufacturing will increase, product design can be better, smart manufacturing can be adopted with the help of cluster 1 and cluster 2. So you can see all these things in which particular area this technology and information technology are going to use, assembly, automation, to fulfill the customer demands, product logistic, supply chain, simulations, and you can see in cluster 5 a lot of other things which are involved in that, not directly but indirectly. Blockchain is one of them. Everybody, metaverse is already adopted, but sometimes there is a lot of controversy happening on metaverse. Some people said that it is it will help. Sometimes people will say that it is not coming up to the point. But metaverse is also, where is a place where people, virtual place where people want to buy something, live their another life there when we adopt and we go to the metaverse. So these are the things which are, I wanted to share with my research also. And this is the research. The topic is actually we are looking for um, digital twin technology. Basically, the role of digital twin technology or AI based digital twin technology in service marketing or providing the services to the in a better way to the customer. So we are looking into that. My This is my topic of my research. So I thought, okay, I'll share this research also. So this is some of the things. If you want, I can share. You have to wait because I am waiting for their final these things, and they can all participant can attach with me on LinkedIn and on. You can search me on LinkedIn. You can whenever write your my name and Christ University, it will come, and maybe you can. Uh, Find me. You can email also. I would like to request to organizers to share my email also. Anybody want to attach or connect with me, I'll always welcome. Then the last I think is point is the what is the future? Basically, now we have come to the last point. The future is the future. And that is our top, that is our, today's topic also. If we, in the research field, those who are professors, they must be knowing, in the research field also, we are going for a kind of integration. We are doing multidisciplinary research. We are using technology, we are using psychology, we are using uh, management, we are using all field of management, we are using information technology, we are using um, all those interdisciplinary research, and then we a combination of all these things in the research. So not only in research but all these things in our business also. Innovation is born when imagination finds a structure. So whenever you think, you find something in your mind, innovation will come. So see whenever you see the example like Tesla and all, so they all many other examples also you can imagine in yourself by yourself. You can see the examples around you. You can find out some examples those who have become successful. So there is a difference between good, bad, good company and a simple company and a good company. So A good company will always provide you the what you called uh, I did satisfy your needs. Good company will always satisfy your needs, but the best company, the company, simple company will satisfy your needs, but the best company will surprise you, or give you a delight kind of things from their product or services. That is the difference. So fusion is not a trend, but a mindset. Integrate, don't isolate, but for the next innovation wave. So with that, I just wanted to stop here. And is there any question answer? We can go for question answer session.
So thank you, Dr. Manish, for that powerful insight into how uh, technology continues to disrupt and refine the world. So your thoughts remind us that a disruption, when guided by purpose and ethics, can become a force for inclusive and sustainable transformation. Now I am opening the room for question and answer session. We can take maximum 4 questions, and I would like to give opportunity those people who would like to ask face to face. Please raise your hands, and it is your time to share your questions. Dear participants, if you are having any question, you can raise your hand or so. Let me take the question from chat box. It is by Dandy. So Professor Manish, I would like to ask you as a first slide is mentioned that innovation. Wait, there is. So your slide has mentioned that innovation thrives at intersection where logic meets emotion and structure meets imagination. My question is how can organizations practically create such an environment where these forces coexist? Or all these aspects must necessarily exist together for innovation to
Mhm.
truly happen? So this
So
is the question.
basically, first thing is the mindset of the firm. So mindset of the firm, and it comes from the. I believe that it comes from the leadership, and it not only with the leadership but the mission and the vision of the company. So I believe that if the mission and the vision of the company is like that, with that mindset, if you want to serve people in that way, definitely it will be there. I'll give you one example. We have a Arvind Eye Care in India. They are the cheapest eye cataract operations. They provide the cheapest eye cataract operations in India, and most of the people they serve free. So their policy is they will give their service free to the poor people and take money from the rich people. So like that, but their innovation is what is their innovation? The innovation is they have, with that purpose, they did some innovation, and innovation is in the form of supply chain management. They have, and then operation theater. So what they did, they have developed a kind of the line of production. You know, there is a, Ford has developed a line of production where one car skeleton starts from one line, and it will go one shop to another shop for the painting, for the then another shop for putting the tire, for another shop for putting, like that. When one shop will vacant, another vehicle will come. So this is product line. So that production line has been created in the form of operations. So they have created the operation theater in such a way so that there are a lot of, one patient from another patient. First patient will leave that bed is occupied by another patient, and then uh, so that the time of the doctors utilize optimally, and the health workers time also optimum maximum. And then, so after every 5-10 minutes, one cataract operation is happening. So finally, this line, if you see the production line, so that is, I believe that the first thing is when you when the vision, mission, and the leadership, when the leadership is acquiring all these things, it will happen definitely. And then the mindset of the people is is very important, and the change the mindset is again difficult, but leadership can do. So I believe that it is a the leadership which can motivate not only the policy making, not only the innovation, but the people also. So with the help of people, it can be done.
So there is a follow-up question in chat. Hi Antu. How do creativity, management, IT, and fashion to contribute to the success of Indians in prominent positions across fields like politics and business? And how can they maintain their edge in globalizing era? It is just like two three questions together. So yes,
So
he talk
yeah,
he's talking about
for
creativity, management, IT, then fashion, then politics and other fields.
but actually creativity, management, IT, and all they are my favorite. Actually, politics is not my favorite subject. But
Yes.
anyway, I will tell you this. See, nowadays, if I talk about democracy, like some countries we are following, so I think with the help of IT and innovation, I mean, I can tell about my country. A lot of with that innovation, with that fusion and combination, we can remove the corruption part. A lot of corruption is from the back door it can happen. So with the help of this, the corruption part can be taken care, because everything is open. So for example, if suppose we talk about an open board, so where somebody enters the money will go, somebody going out money will come, something like that. If it is open and suppose for example payment is only through UPI, imagine every payment through UPI, then what is the use of corrupt bribing and all? You can't bribe, because then where to give the money? The black money, the matter of the black money will go. So then politics, in a different way, it will be taken care of that. Since politics is not very much, I don't have any very much idea about how to integrate, but basically they are using it nowadays. One more thing I tell you, because of deep fake technologies and all, they are misusing the technology that is happening. So this is also a bad thing which is happening with that. So we have to be very conscious while use this all these combinations, especially in AI things. We have to be very much careful. That's what I can answer with my limited knowledge in that area.
So I think there is no question, but I would like to ask my own question because none of the speakers allowed me to ask the
Sure,
question. Let me take
sure,
this
sure,
opportunity to ask you
sure,
here.
sure, Doctor
So as you have,
Dr. Firdaus. Thank you, thank you. Yeah,
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 as
please.
you have, shared your presentation by the, you know, at the beginning that technology disrupts uh, the ecosystem. So I would like to hear from you that uh, how impactful, or we can maybe negative or positive, how impactful it is when technological innovations are taking place like that of AI. It is becoming day by day challenge to academia, management, and businesses. So I
Uh,
would like to hear from you how it disrupts and what will be its impact on sustainability.
Uh, Dr. Firdaus, it's a very right question, and it's a very right time to discuss for all of us as a academia, as a academic expert. We should actually take care of this. I'll give you one example. Yesterday, since my students are not there, I can talk. Yesterday, what happened? We are having in our post-graduation courses one course that is a dissertation, or we call master thesis. So in the master thesis, the first part is research proposal acceptance. This is a postgraduate course. I'm talking about post-graduation course, and I'm teaching in that. So yesterday I was talking about how to do literature review, and how to summarize a how to summarize a research paper in a particular format. So I have shown them a particular format, and I told that it has taken 10 years to learn all these things for me. I have taken 10 years to learn, and then I'll show you this is the format here, there, and then I, you know, after sharing the format, how to summarize all these things, what are the headings, subheadings, and then I told okay, let me do it for you, one paper. So one paper I was summarizing that, here you copy it from their methodology, what is the future direction, then you copy it from the last paragraph, you try to find out what author wants to tell, what may be the future direction according to author, then what may be the variables and all. I just wanted to tell all these things. I was telling all these things. Before I finish it, one boy came to me, sir, I have done it. Something like that he told, that he has finished it. So I was, surprised to find out in the same format, in a beautiful way, in the wonderful way, everything was correct. And he has done it within minutes, actually. So I asked, you truly tell me, how do you do it? Because, I'm still teaching all these things and you have come up with the result. So he told that, I put the, table, whatever table you have suggested, I put on the AI, and I asked AI to the paper also in that format. I mean, beautiful format it has come. So I was thinking that I have learned last 10 years in my research, then how to do effectively, literature review paper, and then I used to, conduct a workshop on that. But my students are coming with, very wonderful result. So this is technology, this is AI, which is going to disrupt in research. So the way it is actually, I was thinking, okay, that I know that, if somebody will ask what is variable and all, I will be able to explain, but they are not. They will not be. But definitely the result has come. Now they are, able to see all these things. So able to do it actually. But whether they will understand or not, that is different issue. But in one way, in academia, this is going to be a challenge actually, either to what level we have to accept it, to what level we have to allow students, because if we don't allow AI, it is also not good in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, we should allow them to learn how to use it effectively. So in that way, and then if you take the example of, another things also in business, in politics, and everywhere this AI intervention is becoming, sometimes helping them, and sometimes, that can be negatively used also. Sometimes people are learning how to become, how to do fraud also, because AI also not very much ethical. If you talk about, your rightly, your first another part was talking about the ethics. AI doesn't have any, you know people have done some experiment related to that. It shows that AI also, like human being, it is also sometimes doing unethical things. That is done. If there are some researches where AI, have been proved that they have, if condition happened of being unethical, sometimes they can use to some percent, they can be unethical also, to get the objectives done. If you give some objectives, and in that some unethical things are there, kept there, they will not understand that it is unethical, they will do it actually. So it means, it is a kind of contradictory. I mean, develop a uh, we have to develop a mechanism to control it. That's what my say. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manish, for your insights. Before I, formally conclude this session, if there is any question, please go ahead. Okay, yes, we are having one question from AIPPM. In what ways does the fusion of logic and emotion enhances product design and customer engagement in technology-driven fashion brands? Uh,
Okay, so can I see the question once again? Can you read it actually? I was
yes,
just
yes, I will. I will. In what ways does the fusion of logic and emotion enhances product design? And then
uh-huh.
second part is and customer engagement in technology-driven fashion brands.
Okay, so again, uh, if you see the nowadays how H&M, the fashion designing companies, and they are doing it engagement with the customers. They are not only, they are using a lot of other things, including AI. Means, for example, they are using gamification and AI-based game, AI-based technology, or AI-based loyalty programs, which automatically not only gives the providing the advertisement to them, but providing the services to particularly in that particular field. And what I think that these people are uh, making it personalized product. Personalized, for example, if they understand that what kind of Dr. Manish is there, Dr. Manish buying pattern, if they understand Manish buying pattern, if they understand the behavior pattern of Dr. Manish, if they understand the person, then they automatically, without any kind of issue, any kind of challenge, they can directly create a special product for me or for anybody. So this in this way they are providing the things, and then content also they are provide. If I'm a social media watcher, if I am on social media, my social media page also, if you see, I'll get lot of things associated with that. So in that way, the content uh, creating, the content providing also, they will make more engagement, and they will use some kind of gamification in that also. So I think in that way it can be enhanced.
Okay, thank you. This was all from the participants today.